Alright, guys, the audio got cut off, but I was saying some stuff and I'm gonna mention them now. I returned to Instagram because I wanted to create content. I don't post content, lol. My friends and I share funny videos instead. I am not a huge fan of this method, and I will tell you why. It's not because, well, let me first talk about when it does work. It does work when Charity is at the 4 year mark. She is like way up and Instagram stayed here. And even though Instagram has all is the worst of the worst, I will tell you why it's worst of the worst. It has the chat, it has the reels, it has the videos, it has the highlights, it has advertisements, it has a search page and as likes, following, um, sharing. It has everything. So it's worst of the worst. Why? Because they have all the biases in place to keep you hooked. So that's a very dangerous zone. Why? Uh, the Could it work for charity? Like I'm not sure if it's still the case or anything like that. Like I'm not gonna tell like, hey, you should do this, right? Like, no, it's her life. That's the thing. No one can tell her what to do because she's confident about it. She knows who she is, right? Even if I tell her, she's like, oh, what do you say? Like I know who I am, right? But I'm talking to my audience right now, right? Um, I'm not a fan because the biases are preying upon you. For Charity, it will be maybe 3 or 4 minutes, like one day a week, and she catch herself like, okay, bye, right? But that's about it. And of course, she can have a fallback, but it's very unlikely because she has been to all the steps. She gained her confidence. She has a strong social circle. Um, she knows who she is, what kind of goals, what kind of hobbies, what kind of career. Um, so it's hard to break this person. However, don't be fooled by the biases. We as humans have cognitive biases, and yeah, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Uh, don't do it. Um, she's strong, Charity's strong, and she has a strong foundation, so it's very likely that she can. But most of you might feel lonely without social media, and I don't feel that Charity was really that lonely because she already has a strong foundation, right? Like when she did experience it because she is like the suddenly the sheep because she is not having these apps, right? She is forced to be in the present moment. She's forced to do those things. But for most of you, it's not gonna work out, right? So it's gonna be blunt. It's gonna be honest. Um, I disagree with having Instagram as a whole because it's worst of the worst. But I'm really happy if it works for your Charity. But of course, in respect for my audience, I advise against this. And many people, maybe I should touch base on like, okay, I share funny videos instead. Well, you need to find your funny videos, right? And we're like, okay, well, I have my followings, and I only follow my friends, and I only follow pages that give memes or funny videos. But these pages um, are also very addicting, and that's when you can scroll further, find more people, and that's how it can loophole you into watching more and more and more. So that's the pitfall. But Charity, I'm really happy that it works for you, but my audience totally advise against this. Um, I just want to say that Charity is confident and she's proven herself by saying those things, because she cannot say those things just out of thin air. You really have to get through. She also set them in order at the 6 month mark, the 1 year mark, the 2 year mark. She doesn't say the marks, but I noticed the trends, right? Because when I started the stories and even other videos that I've made, I'm telling you the trends, right? These are the trends of the ups and downs, right? Um, she is great because people want to hang around with her. People, um, she she's going to be noticed because she's communicating well. She is actually, I'm not sure if like, I don't know her relationships or anything like that, but she would be awesome wifey material. Like, she knows it. This is what men want, right? Like, not necessarily, oh, I delete social media. No, it's not about that. It's about she's authentically confident. She knows what she wants. She knows what she's doing. She's working on herself. She is self-acceptance. Talk about the 4 pillars again. So that's why. All right. So I'm cutting it now. Thank you, Charity. I really appreciate it that you gave me consent to make this video, and hopefully, if ever any of my audience, of any audience, if I gain it at all, will see this one like, okay, I understand the 4 year mark now, right? Like, this is where I need to work on. This is where I get, because back then, when Charity just started her journey, there was no guidance. She has to figure it out by herself, and she's very lucky to have the social circle. But she had the part of loneliness. She had a part of finding herself. She has a part of finding the goals, but she was in with it. She stick to it. All good. I wish you all the best.